Hey guys, it's Robot here. I recently bought a Hic Tech 3D printer. It was a 3D P11 model. And I had two of these limit switches that came with it, and only one of them worked. And upon further inspection, I had cut off after I sent out an email for a couple replacement parts from them for their customer service. By the way, they have excellent customer service. I found that on these leads, on the limit switch, it was soldered. But if you take a real close look at the ends of the wires, they're the silver coated wire, or the silver colored wires. If you untwist them, I didn't cut any of the wire off, guys. I just cut off the heat shrink tubing with a little knife. Here, I'll do this off camera real quick here. As you can tell, I can completely untwist the wires. So that tells me that the wire wasn't actually soldered on. Camera to focus here. But it wasn't actually soldered on. There was just solder on the leads, from what I've seen. So, sent out an email. They replied within about a day or two. They're in China, so they are 13 hours ahead of us, or my time in Ohio. I received this package. There were a couple other parts missing. I will go through those in a second. I received this package. They said 5 to 7 days it would arrive. I'm assuming that's if I'm in China. Took about 2 weeks. That's not bad at all. If I would have ordered anything off Amazon from China, they'd put it on a barge. It'd get here in a month. It did go by an airplane from China to here. Went from China to Chicago to my house. This is the package I got. This little package. Here, I'll go through it with you guys. Oh, by the way, the other parts that were had difficulties or problems: the turbo fan, the turbine fan, the negative wire on it wasn't ever soldered on. It was just laying in the box. And it was, the red wire was soldered on. They just put some hot glue over top of it, I guess, to keep the short circuit from possibly ever happening. And the my timing belt, GT2 timing belt, was too short. There was only enough for, I got enough belt for my bed to move back and forth, and I got half the length of the belt for my my X-axis carriage. So they sent a new fan. Hopefully they sent a new fan, a new belt, and some new limit switches. I needed 2 of them, so I wonder how many they sent me. If they sent me all 4 of them, or if they only sent me the 2. So let's open this up real quick for you guys. See what's inside. Sorry about the angle, guys. It's I don't have my tripod with me right now, so working with what I got. So right away, I pull out. Notice nicely packaged. So I see limit switches right here. Looks like more than 2 to me. Got this open here. Alright. So there's our limit switches. Take this rubber band off real quick. And guys, just a little tip here: if you guys have any missing or broken parts out of the box on your printer, the email that came in the little packet in the box has not get a reply yet. I've sent out both emails. I sent one email out through Amazon support to them, and one through the email that was they provided. The only one that I've gotten a reply from was the one through Amazon. So if you're gonna email them, I recommend doing it through Amazon. I mean, I don't know how old this printer is or what, but that's the one that I got a reply. So it looks like we got all 4 limit switches here, so I'm going to keep those around for spares. I'll only need 2 of them, so I'll have 2 extras. They are the same model. The ones, they had these on Amazon. I don't know the exact price, but I think it was a pack of 5. But it said sold out and don't know if they'll be back, so. But I recommend, going through customer supports first. In case you break something, then it's out of warranty or whatever. But, I mean, there's our limit switches. They're all in a belt connector here. You have to just rip them apart. And then your 4 lead, or your 4 contacts here. So, very, very nice. Look very, very well made. I mean, you do get what you pay for. They aren't the best quality limit switches, but they work. They got a nice, easy connector for your 3D printer. So, very happy with these overall. Let's move on to our turbo fan. It's very, very nice. It's all wrapped up. No wires are tangled. Very nice. Now, another thing I just noticed actually, on mine, this little plastic clip here was missing. So that got broken off. But if you go under this little sticker here, that's where they're connected. See, this one doesn't have any hot glue on it. Mine had a little bit of hot glue on the red wire. I'll just hold it up here, where they're soldered on. Very nice overall. It faces, I believe, this way on the printer, so very appealing look to it. It's a DC brushless motor, 12 volt, 0.1 amps. It's model SD12SLM. If you guys are wondering out there, I haven't tried the fan yet because I couldn't get it hooked up. Looks like a very decent model to me. It is brushless, so nice length of wire. However you want to route your wire on your printer. Very pleased with this overall too. I mean, I can't complain very much. So, by the way, guys, I did pay $418 for my printer. Tech support is very, very nice to me. I've gotten a couple emails. They said they're coming out with a couple new 3D printers. It won't be out for sale for a couple months now. So they'll be out fairly soon, I'm assuming. And it said they are, well, if, I'm not talking to the wrong people here or whatever. They said they're going to send me a 3D printer to review for you guys. So, I don't know, we'll see if that comes in or not, but I'm extremely excited about that. So, we got a timing belt here, wrapped up in a rubber band. Looks like I have the full 2 meters that the printer needed for the heated bed. Yes, it does have a heated bed on it. Very nice build plates, aluminum. This looks like the full 2 meters. Just hold up with my arms. Yeah, that's about 2 meters there, guys. So, you needed 1 meter, I believe, for your bed and 1 meter for your X-axis, I believe. Your carriage with your heated end, your hot end on it. So there's my bed there, or my belt there, guys. It's GT2 timing belt, or tensioning belt. They also told me they are working on some belt tensioners. But they'd send me some of those to review when they have those made as well. This is a very nice belt overall. It does stretch just a teeny tiny bit, so you shouldn't have to worry about that at all. I mean, it's Pretty stiff belt. Nice clean teeth on it. You can see there, guys. Focus. Very, very nice clean teeth. Cuts clean. I mean, there's not much I can say about it, guys. I mean, this video doesn't do it justice. It just, overall, very nice quality belt. I mean, one of these would go on Amazon, and you'd get the pulleys for it too, the aluminum pulleys, I believe they're aluminum. It'd be like $16, $17. So, I mean, very, very nice quality belt. So, I mean, a lot of the parts on this printer, well, I got the aluminum version, the all aluminum version, the 3D-P11 version. It's an aluminum printer. There's a couple acrylic parts. Just be careful, guys, when you're tightening those down, especially if you have your Z-axis screws or stepper motors, guys. Here, let me get in frame. So your Z-axis stepper motors. Okay, you have your threaded rods in your carriage here with your hot end and your build plate down here. You have threaded rods, and then over here you have some polished rods that go into the motor mounts for your Z-axis motors, stepper motors. And then up at the top, another piece of aluminum up here, and you have two acrylic pieces. One go like this, and then there's two holes. One for your threaded rod, one for your threaded rod, one for your smooth rod, one for your smooth rod. So, when you're putting your smooth rods in there, just be real careful. Mine got a little crack in it. I was able to put some epoxy in it, fill it up. But guys, just be careful. Those acrylic pieces do crack fairly easily. I have not been able to find any replacement acrylic pieces, so you'd have to get those through Hic Technologies, through their customer support. Guys, again, excellent customer support. I would definitely recommend talking to them if you have any questions or concerns about your printer. I mean, like, to get from China to northeastern Ohio in 2 weeks, that's very, very nice. They shipped it out next day. I mean, it went through China Post and USPS. I mean, as you can tell, guys, zero damage to the package whatsoever. I mean, just very nice. So hold on, I'm gonna just cover up my address here real quick. Here, guys, I'll be right back. I'm just gonna go cross it out for you guys. For my safety and yours. That's not working. I'm gonna get a marker real quick. Alright, guys, my room's still a little bit of a mess from Christmas, but yeah, it's not working either. These glossy stickers. Pen work. Guys, I'm just gonna quickly get rid of this on here. Okay. I did the best I could. So, now it looks like I got beat up, but that's okay. So, nice package. It's from, sorry, Hic Tech if I butcher your place here in China, but Shenzhen, Guangdong, China. From the Longhua Minzi Niluan Quang Building B. So, yeah. Guys can just, if I can get this focus here, you guys can just read it yourself. Focus. So, China, basically. It did cost them $10 to ship out, but I mean, it did go by airplane, so. Yeah, guys, that's about it. I mean, this video doesn't do this review justice at all. I mean, overall, guys, it's just an excellent 3D printer. I'm very excited to install these new parts on it tomorrow, and